Hello and welcome to the Game of the Year Awards show. Game show thing. OmarioRpg's show game of the year. Even though it's not. It was last year. Hey everyone! Hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello, hello. And today, we will be going through mine and chat's games of the year. Thank you for that extremely loud applause. Thank you. Now we're all deaf. Let's carry on with the show. How are we all doing? Hopefully the audio's all good. Hopefully we're all good. Hello. Let me catch up with chat. Falcon Punch, what's good, brother? Magwin, how you doing? Toll, how you doing? Good stuff. Puff, how are you doing? Cold Steel, what's good? Frozen, how you doing? Bingus, tip with the first tip of the day. Thank you so much for the tip. Let's get some hearts and salutes in chat. Bingus, I really appreciate it. Great choice of music. We'll never know what song it was. I would love to know what song it was, though. Thank you so much. Magwin, I hope he has cake. Well, today we have a very special cake. Made in Italy. But I don't know if it's made popular in Italy, but it's made in Italy, but it's super popular where I live in Libya. And it's called Snack Latte Balconi. And it's like one of those wafer cakes. It's delicious. Sorry it took me so long to make it. I apologize. Let's open it up and let's see what we're working with here. A little bit of a cake reveal. Do you know what I mean? The really important thing today is the cake. No one really cares about the show. So as you can see, it's a beautiful looking cake. It's honestly just all you really need in a cake. It's got cream, it's got a beautiful top, nice icing. We never question what the white icing is, and it's got a lot of flavor and a lot of hand movements because it's an Italian cake. How are we all doing, ladies and gents? How are we all doing? Oh man, have I got some crazy plans for today's show. So I don't know if I announced it. I'm pretty sure I messaged my mods about this, but just to be safe, I did say that I wanted to do this and for it to be a charity stream. But I haven't had enough time to set up a charity stream. I wanted to do a charity stream very soon. We'll have tons of goals. Eat a chili, shave your head, cut off your, shave your beard, shave your mustache, cut off your ponytail, whatever, stuff like that. We'll have goals and we'll do a charity stream, but I haven't had time to do that with how busy I am, and I want it to be great and perfect and for it to be a huge and great cause. So that has been put on hold, and we definitely will do a charity stream sometime this month or next month, just in case everyone's like, whoa, didn't you say this is going to be a charity stream? Anyway, yeah, I want it to be perfect and I want it to be great. So yeah, me and my mods are working on that, and we will figure it out one day. I hope he has cake. Yes, I do. This soundtrack, what soundtrack was it, guys, that everyone was happy about? So yeah, there's that to look forward to. Yeah, I was baking my cake, and it does have 2 icings, correct. You guys know me so well. I hope you use plenty of yeast. What's good, Mark? It wouldn't be a party for without cake. Very true. If anyone's wondering, how was that game OST? I literally just googled game OST mix, and it was an hour of just game songs. But was it good? It seems like chat liked it. Salutes to the cake baker. How you doing, Sai? Froze Confetti. How you doing, Toll? Good stuff, Puff. Magwin. Dream, what's good? Nice to see you in chat, Dream. It's been great. How about yourself? I've been great. How was... You know what? I'm not even going to ask. But I hope you all have loved the episode that came out today. Also, it's a special day when the turtleneck comes out. I'm literally suffocating myself for stream. So yeah. Yeah, it's like an ice cream sandwich, Falcon, but like a cake. I think that's the best way to explain it. I've also got some raisins. Because I'm not gonna lie, yeah, raisins are just an underrated snack. You could say they're an under-raisined snack. That was so bad. That was actually so bad. I don't know why I said it. All I can do is apologize, and I'm sorry. Sheesh, mods ban me. Cut off what? No, guys, what? How on earth did I say cut off my ponytail? How on earth are you guys making this weird? How have we gone from cutting off a ponytail? Who in their right mind would make, especially if you're a man, would make cutting off? Then why would you put those two together? Why? God, I love this chat. How you doing, Nick? You played a DS3 soundtrack that hit the feels. Oh, did I? Nice. Cut off hair seems sus. All right. Okay. Episode out already. Let's not talk about it in here, Nick. Because, for obvious reasons. Turtleneck cake stream. I got my first turtleneck not long ago. You don't realize how nice it is to have a warm neck falcon, and how good does it make you look as well, if I may say so myself. I'm just saying, if I had a chain as well and a watch, Bob's your uncle. No raisins here ever. It is an under-raisin snack. To the Discord we go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big stream. For you guys have gone crazy in the Discord. I don't know how we're going to get through all this, but we literally have about, I would say about 30 games of the year introductions. What's the word I'm looking for? Let me just show you. Yeah, let me just show you. So this is the game of the year section. Everyone has gone absolutely insane with their games of the year. I am so happy. Let's go. You absolutely love to see it. We are getting through all of this today. Somehow, some way. But before we do all this, oh my god. We're screwed. We're going to be here forever. We're so screwed. We're so screwed. Okay, I think that's it. No. Okay, so this was my game of the year list from 2020. Final Fantasy X, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Uncharted 4, Skyrim, and Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest XI won it for me. Unbelievable game. Balcony cakes. Sai, you know. Wait, Sai, where are you from? I've been waiting for this game of the year stream for so long. It's finally here. It's finally here. I hope you guys have all put in your games of the year, and it's time. Okay, but before we get into our game of the year, you're probably thinking, what the hell is all this up here, Omar? Well, I have a lot of Twitch streamers that I like. No, I'm joking. Up here, I thought, you know what? What's a better way to go through the year and to introduce people to some of the OG stuff they haven't seen? Because I used to stream on Twitch. But look how successful I am now on YouTube. I would like to say it was a brave decision, and a decision that worked out in the long run. Thank God. What's it called? I've got some clips where we're going to go through some funny clips from the beginning of the year to September. And yeah. I'm going to take my time, Akash. Yeah. And I'm streaming a Game of the Year show. It says it in the title, bro. Anyway. YouTube agrees. How you doing, Jonathan? Let's go, Game of the Year time. Okay. But yeah, if anyone doesn't know, September. Hey, Alexander Markovic. How you doing, brother? In September, I made a crazy decision. I had been streaming on Twitch for 1 year and 9 months. Mods today. Oh, God. I don't know if we want to be this harsh, but let's not even say that word in chat today, Akash. So, yeah. Okay. Go for it, Falcon. Go for it. Go for it. Why not? Okay. How you doing, Alexander? How you doing, Jonathan? Bryden, I hope I'm saying your name correct. Only found your channel 2 weeks ago, and you've given me... Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're enjoying the vibes. Hi, Mara. Hope you're having a great day. Also, thanks for the stream. I'm just going to be dipping out, and I'm afraid, as I have a lot going on right now. Thanks for popping in and saying hello, Cold Steel. The VOD will be up, so if you ever want to watch it when I think you've posted, whenever your part pops up, you're more than welcome to. Thanks for being here, Cold Steel, and have a great day. Okay. But yeah, in September, I made the decision to literally stop streaming on Twitch and kind of went full time on this channel and my other channel on YouTube. And it didn't go too bad. On Twitch, I got 642 followers. Oh my god. Yeah, not at one point. Akash, you're good, bro. You can say you love a guy without having to say that you're gay or that you're not being gay. Do you know what I mean? There's no point. It's cool, man. It's cool. I know you don't actually love me, but let's just move on. But yeah, let's not do messages like that. If you just be comfortable. Oh god, let's just move on. I'm so awkward. I've only listed games that came out in 21. If I listed all the ones I'd finished, I'd be a lot stronger. It'd be a lot stronger. Sigh. Yeah, you're good at Cash. The games don't have to have came out in 2021, Sigh. It just has to be your top 5 favorite games that you started in 2021. That's it. It can be a game from 1969. Nice. As long as you started it in 1969. As long as you started it in 2021. Great start to the stream. Oh god. And with that, let's take our first sip of coffee. What is 5 minutes in? How do you guys like the backdrop, by the way? How do you like the just chatting thing? I think I want to do this for every stream, every game I play. So for Dragon Ball Z, you know what? For Dragon Ball Z, let me just show you. For everyone who's here, I've shown my mods and they've just been like, what the hell is this? It's cursed. For everyone who's here, for the Dragon Ball Z Let's Play, I present to you... Why am I doing this? I present to you this cursed image. Alright, give me a second. And that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. Let's get some claps in the chat for my unbelievable editing skills. You've got to admit. Oh god. You got to admit. Listen, at the end of the day, I could have made it perfect, but I'm just not perfect and my streams are funnily scuffed. So I just thought... that'll do. Yeah. And that's how my stream works. That'll do. Oh god. Exactly, Alexander. Exactly. Yeah. See, you get it. And yes, Falcon, it was Omario Evil. Oh god. And that's literally the starting soon screen. I have no idea who that is, by the way, and I don't want to know who it is. I literally just googled Dragon Ball Z. That was the first thing that came up, and I just put my face on his face. So I hope he's not like a super evil character that does nasty stuff or something. Okay. Oh god. Anyway, Dragon Ball Z is going to be the next game we play, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about... and I believe Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is going to start tomorrow, because I am so excited to play it. It's either going to start tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll pretty sure I'm just going to stream it tomorrow, because I really want to stream that day. I really want to stream Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Yeah, Sai or anyone, let's just not talk about DBZ. I literally have never played it. I've no idea what's going on in that game. So yeah. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through a few. We're gonna go through a few of my clips, but first, let me get up Notepad and go through the games I've played this year. I actually went through... Guys. Thank you, Toll. Appreciate you. No spoilers. Please. Okay. But yeah, we're going to be playing Dragon Ball Z Carrot Rot tomorrow. 666, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. So, these are the games I've played this year. A bang. These are the games I've played this year. We finished Dragon Quest XI. Literally, I played it for like one stream, I think, and we finished it. That was my game of the year for 2020. Dragon's Dogma was the first game we started this year. Yakuza February was a great month. Yakuza Like a Dragon, Trials of Mana, and a game called Vigor, which is like the console's version of Escape from Tarkov. March, another great month. The reason March is so legendary for my channel is because Neo. Look how March worked. Look how poetic this is. Neo, which is a Souls-like, was my first ever Souls game, and it was the last ever game I streamed from my PS4. I used to stream from my PS4. Then my PC arrived. You guys can see, right? Are we all good? Oh god. We can see? We're all good? God, did I mess up? No, we should be all good. Oh, there we go. Sorry, there we go. We should be all good. Whoops. We can see before, but this is what we can't. Now you can, yeah? Now you can. God, I'm such a good streamer. Okay. In March, I played Neo. Look how poetic this is. The last game I streamed was Dark Souls. Both Souls-like. This was the last game I streamed on my PlayStation. Salutes in chat for my PlayStation. Even if you weren't here, that thing is still with me, but if it wasn't for that PlayStation, I wouldn't be a content creator. Straight up. I learned that you can stream from your PlayStation. 1st of the 1st, 2020. I said, you know what? Screw it. I've been wanting to stream and make content for forever. I thought, you know what? It's the beginning of a new year. Bob's your uncle. No, I haven't finished Trails of Cold Steel. No. So Neo was the last game I played. I streamed from my PlayStation. And then my PC arrived. Now my PC is called Goliath. If it wasn't for my streaming community with all their support, literally when I started streaming, I think in the second month of streaming, someone mentioned, he was like, bro, I want to support you, but there's no goals in the chat or anything. Why don't you make a goal? I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make a stupid goal, a $3,000 PC. Literally, it just, and chat will tell you, it'd just pop in my chat and it'd be like, because obviously on PlayStation you can't have alerts or stuff. You can't have alerts, so your chat is everything. So in my chat it'd just be like 0 of $3,000 a PC. That's it. And I literally didn't think no one was ever gonna. I thought the only way I was gonna make money on Twitch was through subs. From people, when they sub, Twitch takes half of it, and that's that, right? And then people just are so kind, man. Like, it's unbelievable. It out of nowhere, around January-ish, February-ish, we hit the £2,000 mark. I had like £500, and I was like, guys, I've done it. I've ordered a PC. Oh my god, right? So this was when my PC arrived, and the first game we played on my PC was Final Fantasy 15. Has anyone here played Final Fantasy 15 on PC. Now, the reason I say on PC, it's because that's super important. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys, but when I spend a huge amount of money, I do tons of research. I don't know if I'm tight, stingy, I don't know, call it what you will. When I spend a huge amount of money, I do tons of research. I ask anybody, so many people for help. My stream, I was like, guys, is this motherboard perfect? Is this fan good? Okay, what about this? Because I pre-built the PC, but it was on Cyberpunk. Well, that would have been a big fail. Cyberpower. So on Cyberpower, you pre-build the PC and then you buy it. So you're like, okay, I want that, I want this part, and then put it all in one box. Trust me, I kept talking to my chat. Guys, is this perfect? Guys, is this perfect? I was nagging them. My brother-in-law, oh my god, if it wasn't for him, then GG's. Yeah, but I don't know about you guys, but whenever I spend a huge amount of money, which to me, £2,400 is a huge amount of money. I don't know about you guys. I'm so nervous. No, I don't use Twitch no more. No. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future we'll be back. Yeah, I'm super nervous when I spend money. So anyway, here comes the PC, and I announce to my community, I'm like, hey, how you doing, R? The first game on PC will be Final Fantasy 15 because it looked beautiful. It was on sale. I couldn't wait to play another Final Fantasy game. The only ones I'd played were 14 and 10. Final Fantasy 15 looked stunning. There was this really hot mechanic girl. The graphics were great. The facial features. Everything was great. It accepts subs. If you want to go sub, you're more than welcome to, Nick. But you're better off just supporting me on this channel. Yeah. But yeah, it still accepts subs, but I wouldn't recommend it. You're better off going to sub to the Patreon or whatever. But you do whatever you want with your money, bro. Anyway, the PC arrives, and Final Fantasy 15, I stream it up. I'm learning how to use Streamlabs or OBS, and learning, microphones and stuff like this. This is huge lore, by the way. Like, this is better lore than Attack on Titan. And the Final Fantasy 15 streams were a shit show. Oh yeah, go for it, Nick. If you want to chuck your Prime sub my way, I'd greatly appreciate that. The Final Fantasy streams were an absolute shit show. The streams were lagging. Everything was just not going right. The streams would crash, not the internet, the OBS. Everything went awful. And there I am, thinking I've been scammed of nearly £3,000. I've done so much research into this PC, and I'm like, oh shit. There's not enough VRAM. My RAM's not good enough. My memory. Oh no, bruv, I've been scammed. Turns out, that F Square Enix, bruv. Absolutely F it. It turns out, check the YouTube dashboard, Adolin. Turns out that Final Fantasy 15 is one of the worst games ported on PC. Absolutely awful game. The game was fun. I was enjoying it. It's got bloody fishing in. There's a super hot waifu mechanic woman. Like, it's got everything you need. There's cooking. What else is there? The mechanic waifu. I may not have mentioned her, but yeah. But the game was just lagging everything. I had to put everything on low, even though my PC is good enough to do everything on ultra. So it turns out, so that's why I'll never ever play Final Fantasy 15. Screw that game and everything it stands for, right? So yeah, that's the lore. Screw Final Fantasy 15. So if you're wondering, why on earth did I play Lara Croft Temple of Osiris? It was the only game I had at the time. I spent like £2,600 on a PC. I had no games to buy. So there I am playing this Lara Croft Diablo game. And it was so good. And it was a perfect game to learn mouse and keyboard on. If you haven't played Lara Croft Temple of Osiris, it's only a 6-hour game, so only get it if it's like on sale for like £2. But it was really fun. It was actually really fun. And we've got some clips from it. But first, we'll carry on talking about the games. April. So remember, and I wish he was here for this, because he is a bloody legend. God bless him. Literally in 2 months' time, Mathwiz has been in my community for 2 years. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. God bless him. So, in April, Baldur's Gate 3, correct? I literally had barely no money to afford a game. Mathwiz is like, I'm so sorry Final Fantasy 15 is scuffed. And he gifts me, you know how you can gift games on Steam? He gifts me Baldur's Gate 3, knowing that my favorite genre is like CRPGs, right? And he's like, bro, go and play Baldur's Gate 3, man. I was like, bro, literally, man, like such a kind human being. Shout out to Mathwiz. He gifted me Baldur's Gate 3, and we end up playing, I don't know if anyone here has played Baldur's Gate 3. It's the alpha or whatever. It's like a FF7's really badly optimized as well. Bro, sigh. I literally have been waiting for Final Fantasy 7 Remake to come to PC, and it's awful as well. I think I'm just not allowed to play Final Fantasy games. I think there's just me and Final Fantasy. I just don't think it's a thing. So anyway, gift me Baldur's Gate 3, and it's only chapter 1. But what a game Baldur's Gate 3 was. And then like literally I just played scuffed games. But anyway, back in the back end of the year, you know, I'm doing a lot better financially because I'm, you know, saved up for games and stuff. So I played a game called Evoland, which was okay, very interesting idea. If anyone hasn't played Evoland, basically the game starts as a 2D Pokemon game, and the further on you get in the game, the better the graphics get. It's such a cool idea. So basically, towards the end of the game, it's a third-person RPG. Does that make sense? So when you first play it, it's literally a 2D top-down Pokemon game, pixel art, and then towards the end, it's like, you know, okay graphics and a third-person RPG. You keep like unlocking visual mechanics. It's a super cool idea. And FNV, greatest Fallout of all time. So here, oh man, I should have taken the rest of April off because I'm Muslim and I fast, but I didn't. This is what I mean. Like I used to stream till like I streamed so much till it made it feel like it was a job to stream. And during those times, I'd have so much fun, but like, I was like, oh bro, I can't take a month off, like. So I'd stream for like 3-4 hours a day, even when I'm fasting, not drinking water, not drinking, I don't know if anyone knows about fasting. You can't drink water or eat food during the day. And I'd still stream Fallout New Vegas. But I was like, chat, I'm not having a camera. So I didn't have a camera, and I was just streaming Fallout New Vegas. Bro, I was literally a zombie streaming. Like, literally a zombie streamer. I was like, okay, guys. Here we are, you know, in Fallout New Vegas. And the mods were scuffed as well. Like, it was my first time ever modding a game. Oh, God. April was just an interesting month, to be sure. Forager, fun game. It's like a Minecraft-y game, although I've never played Minecraft. Then came May. May was the GeoGuessr meta. I'd seen gameplay of GeoGuessr and I'd seen people play it, and I was like, bro, this game looks so fun. Turns out I'm a genius at it. I'm so good at GeoGuessr. Like, so good at this game. You don't understand. It obviously, you know, I cancelled my subscription to it, so unfortunately I won't be able to prove how good I am at this game. But you could put me in the middle of Finland and I'll be like, yo, this is Finland. There's water there and it's next to a tree. That's Finland. No, but jokes aside, I was actually getting really good. Like, I started learning the if you're in Kenya, you can like see the car and there's a mirror. If you're in Albania, like the sky's scuffed for some reason. That sounds really horrible to Albania. Sorry if you're Albanian. What I mean is, oh god, there's no saving it. The camera's like bugged in Albania. So when you look at the sky, there's like a bugged camera. Your sky's beautiful. Yikes. Let's just move on. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Game of the Year. Bro, GeoGuess is so fun. And I got so much of my family into GeoGuessr. They love it. Tell your friends, show your friends. If you have an aunt or someone who just doesn't have a clue about gaming, show them GeoGuessr. They'll love it. I guarantee you. So, after my community finally dragged me off GeoGuessr, we played a game called Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I have a curse, and that curse is when OmarioRpg spends 60 freaking pounds on a game, it's booty cheeks, and he just doesn't like it. It happened to me in 2020 with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It happened to me in May with Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I appreciate that, Frozen. You can gain access to somebody's Steam library if you do family share. But you can't play their games? Really? I never knew that, Si. Yeah, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It was just... Chat, you ever played a game, and it's not like you didn't like it, but you just stopped playing it, and you don't really have a reason why? That was Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Maybe it was a little bit too slow. Maybe the combat was a bit too samey. I just didn't wake up and think about playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. You know, like Dark Souls 1? I wake up and I'm like, bro, I want to play Dark Souls. I'm going to stream Dark Souls today. I literally streamed 3 days in a row to finish Dark Souls. And I streamed till 3 o'clock in the morning. It may not look like I was having fun, and I probably wasn't having fun, but I still loved playing the game. So yeah, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I just woke up and I was like, let me give this another go. Wait, why X-Cube fans? Yeah, we don't call it Xbox in this community, Toll. We're a Sony community, and we call the X-Cube an X-Cube. Yeah. Be careful. Be careful saying that word in chat. To anyone who is an X-Cube fan, be careful saying the X word in chat. Automod may just disintegrate you. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. So, it's cool that Falcon Punch is here because in May I started doing a thing called Sub Saturdays where I'd play games with my subs. And literally Falcon was the only one who had Battlefield, and I really wanted to play Battlefield. Falcon, what one was it? Was it Battlefield 4? Also, another cool thing about Falcon, which I'll get into later, it's when we played Apex. We literally got a win. Like, we've only played one game together in Apex, and it was a win. And it was on my birthday as well. So there's some Falcon Punch lore for you. Really? I never knew that. I always thought Mass Effect was like a Sony and X-Cube game. Huh. But yeah, Mass Effect Legendary was awful. It cost me £60. Battlefield, I think I bought it for like £4 or something. Battlefield 4. And I was like, yeah, I'm actually just going to play Battlefield 4. Because first-person games apparently are the best to learn mouse and keyboard. And Battlefield 4 helped me so much. So June was the month of Lord of the Rings Online. I finally thought, well, this game's free. Let's play a free game. This is Lord of the Rings Online. I like Lord of the Rings. Bro, this game could be amazing. But there's so many things holding it back from being amazing. One of them's just no voice acting, barely no voice acting. And when you're a free-to-play player, you're screwed, bruv. Like, the great thing about SWTOR is when you're a free-to-play player, you can play the whole game and barely miss anything. Lotro, you can pick up like 10 things and then your inventory's full. You need like money to get a horse. It's just so many things stopped me from playing Lotro, but I did have fun playing it for a while. You know what's crazy? It just shows you that I'm really not a views guy. And my chat will tell you, like, whenever something gets me views, a lot of people, they'll just drain their life playing this game. Like, when I was playing Lotro, normally when I'd stream any game, I'd have like 5 to 6 viewers, right? But when I was playing Lotro, I'd have like 15 to 20 viewers every time because they're like so amazed by somebody playing it for the first time. I was like, bro, I should really keep streaming this game, but I ain't. I'm just good, man. Like, I'm good. So I'm gonna go play Pathfinder Kingmaker, a game that got me like 2 views, 2 free viewers, but it was absolutely an amazing game. By the way, I do have to state that this game of the year list, it's games that I've played this year for the first time on PC. Take that how you will, because I have played Pathfinder Kingmaker in 2020, but it was on console, it bugged out. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, Pathfinder Kingmaker, if any of you guys like games like Divinity, Baldur's Gate, Pillars of Eternity, go play Pathfinder Kingmaker. It's better than all of them. Unbelievable game. The only thing that would make it a 10 out of 10 game is more voice acting. More voice acting would make it a 10 out of 10 game. No games from PS4 unless I've started them this year, Frozen. So the reason being is, say Pathfinder Kingmaker does make it into my list. It can make it into my list because I played it for the first time on PC. Yeah, it still can. As long as I started it this year, Frozen. Yep. August, my birthday month. And the month I stopped streaming. Crazy how that works, right? I went back to Final Fantasy XIV. And finished... Yeah, no, you're right, Sad. You're right. I'm a recent subscriber currently binging all of your Lord of the Rings reaction videos. I appreciate that, Eternal. That's very kind of you. Sad, there was ton amazing games without voice. How are you guys doing, by the way? Yeah, there is, Sad, but when you're a streamer, bro, yeah, it's tough, bro, because you're like talking to your community, and then like cutscenes are like your break to take a minute, you know, take a gulp of water, take a sip of your coffee, do whatever. Do you know what I mean? Rest your voice a bit. But when you're a streamer and you're playing a game with no voice acting, that it's so tough. And let me just say, this game is probably the longest game I've ever played in my life. I think it was 150 hours. I think I sent it to Toll the other day. He asked me, what's the longest game you played? Pretty sure Pathfinder Kingmaker was 150 hours. Barely voice acted. Like 10% of it was voice acted. August, my birthday month, was when I stopped streaming on Twitch. I played Final Fantasy XIV, done the exact same thing I done on console. Got to level 60 and stopped playing. I literally finished A Realm Reborn and stopped playing. I done the exact same thing on console. I don't know why, man. I just don't think MMOs just grab me. I don't know. I don't know. Are you guys MMO fans? Like, MMOs are just, they're so fun at first, but then they just get draining. Then I played Apex on PS4, was a huge Apex fan when it came out. But now it was my time to jump on it on PC. And bear with me. It is what it is. I'm not good at mouse and keyboard. I'm still learning till this day. To this day. Mouse and keyboard is so difficult, chat. It's so difficult because you're using your left hand. And like, I'm not left-handed. And like, just learning mouse and keyboard makes you realize these two fingers are useless until you use the mouse and keyboard. Like, these two fingers just don't get used in your life. Obviously, if you're left-handed, then it's the opposite, right? But you just never use these two fingers, right? So I realized it, and chat will tell you, like, I was going crazy. I was like, bro, my fingers aren't doing what they're meant to do. Phrasing. So yeah, when mouse and keyboard's so difficult, bro. So difficult. But yeah, I thought, you know what? Screw it. I'll play Apex Legends, learn mouse and keyboard. Oh my god, chat, Streamlabs has taken over. But the thing I loved about learning mouse and keyboard, and a thing I'd like to think I got the hang of instantly, was using the mouse. It's so much better. Because, like, when I'm using a mouse, it feels like perfect head movement. Do you know what I mean? It's more immersive, because when you're using a mouse... Oh, God. Thank God there are no clips on YouTube. When you're using a mouse... Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Such a bad IRL typo. When you're using a mouse, it's more immersive because your body's like turning with the character. Do you know what I mean? It's the best way I can explain it. Whereas on controller, it's just a thumb going left and right. So it's much more immersive. And like, yeah, I love using a mouse. It's the, I didn't say working. No, that's not what I said. I said using a. Then I said the word. Anyway, Apex, really difficult, but had a ton of fun playing it. And then the last game we streamed on Twitch, Children of Mortar. I actually finished this game off stream. It's a sad game. It's a sad game, and it's a stunning game, and it's literally all pixel art. Never in my life did I think a pixel art game would have me not near tears because I'm not that kind of guy, but like it was such an emotional game. If you haven't played Children of Mortar and you like games like Diablo or Hades or Diablo, Hades, what else is an ARPG? Diablo 1. If you like ARPGs and want an ARPG with a story, it's difficult. Grim Dawn, an ARPG that's difficult. When you die, you start again. Not the whole game, you start the area again. It's about a family and oh man, the music, everything's so good. Children of Mortar is genuinely one of the most underrated games I've ever played. What more can I say? I was gonna say Path of Exile, but it's Path of Exile so insanely big. I've played Path of Exile. I really need to play that again, but nah, man, that skill tree's just too much. But yeah, Path of Exile. If you love games like that, then you'd love Children of Mortar. And it's a really cheap game. It cost me like a $5 when it was on sale. So September, we come back to streaming on YouTube. I've taken a break from Twitch, from YouTube, and we're back again. OmarioRpg spends £60 on a game, and this time he spent £60 on Tales of Arise. And you're probably noticing a theme, chat. Guess what? I didn't like it. And this is coming from a guy who's watched a whole playthrough of Tales of Vesperia. I watched someone do a whole playthrough of Tales of Vesperia. I watched a Let's Play. It was like 130 parts. I was like, bro, I can't wait to play Tales of Arise. It'll be my first ever Tales of game. Same thing as Mass Effect Legendary, man. It just got... I played it for a while. Stunning. One of the most beautiful anime games I've ever played. JRPG. Stunning. And it was like the first... I guess it was the first next-gen game I've ever played. It was in, the new gen, Tales of Arise. PS5, X-Cube, Sex. Those types of games. Please play Dragon Ball Z Carrot Top. Oh, I am, Ahmed. Yeah, I'm going to be playing it tomorrow. But yeah, Tales of Arise. Played it for 30 hours. It was fun at first, but story didn't really grab me. It just didn't do it for me, unfortunately. Yeah. So what a welcome... and that was my first stream on YouTube. Tales of Arise. First game streamed on YouTube. So, it hits October, and I think, okay, my channel's a gaming channel and I react. And what's crazy is the first thing that like made my channel boom was doing Lord of the Rings lore reactions. So I thought, why not play a Lord of the Rings game? Shadow of Mordor. And I played it and I completed it. And Shadow of Mordor was meh. It was fun. And basically I just played it for the story. Shadow of Mordor gives me the same vibes as Horizon Zero Dawn, which is going to trigger people so much, but it's my opinion, so I don't care. I rushed Horizon Zero Dawn just to see what the story was going to be. I really needed to see what the story was. I didn't play Horizon Zero Dawn because I liked the combat. I'm not a sneaky game type guy. I just played Horizon Zero Dawn and rushed the story. The fun things about Horizon Zero Dawn was how beautiful the world looked, the music, and climbing those big, long-necked things. That was the funnest part about the gameplay for me. I don't like sneaking around, although I did like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't know, some games just do it differently. I just didn't like Horizon Zero Dawn that much, but the story was unbelievable, so I needed to play the story. I say it to my chat, and I say it to this day. Horizon Zero Dawn it was an amazing game, so it done well. But for me, Horizon Zero Dawn should have been a movie instead of a game. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, Shadow of Mordor gave me the same vibes. I just didn't really care for the gameplay, but I loved the story, so I played the story. Rest of October, I started Star Wars The Old Republic. And this is the best MMO I've played up to date. 100%. I do need to get back to it. I played it for about 40 hours. And as a free-to-play MMO, it's brilliant. And it's so good, the reason being is because you are literally in the Star Wars galaxy. Like, oh man, there are not enough Star Wars games, man. No worries, Ahmed. There are not enough Star Wars games. And this was the first one I'd played in years and years. I think the last Star Wars game I'd played was probably The Force Unleashed. Probably. Something like that. I never played Fallen Order. So yeah, SWTOR. I was just... And bearing in mind, this is an MMO. I literally was playing it as a single player campaign. And I loved it. And I do need to get back to it. I definitely do. And then comes Dark Souls Remastered. Our final stream of the year was Dark Souls Remastered. And our final stream of our PlayStation was Neo. Isn't that poetic? They were told. They were. They got me tons of views as well when I reacted to them. I watched a Let's Play of Fallen Order. Yeah, I did. I've actually owned a game now, Falcon, because I got it off Amazon Prime. So I may play it in the future. When I like forget the story and stuff. Dark Souls Remastered. What a game. What a game. Absolutely loved it. We'll get more into that later. And yeah, on my OmarioRpg gaming channel, I'd greatly appreciate if you could go and subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. I've started a Let's Play of Trails of Cold Steel. Bro, this game's as JRPG as it gets, but it's so good. It's got bonding points, so you're basically at a school of magic, but the magic makes there's so unbelievable amount of lore in this game, by the way. Unbelievable. Literally, this game gives me like lore vibes of Lord of the Rings. Like, that's how much lore is in this game. I literally spent an hour reading books in a freaking library in this game. I don't even know how to read. No. I literally spent an hour reading books in a library in this game. And I literally posted the episode and I put in brackets, part 13, brackets, library. Because I just ended up reading... Bro, the lore's insane in this game. It's insane. Basically, the way they can use magic, it makes sense. Like, there's a reason they can use magic. Everything makes sense in this game. It really does. It's such a good game. I'm absolutely loving it. But I'm not very far in it. I'm about 40 hours in as we speak. But before I made my list, I was about 20 hours in. Maybe 25-ish. You're basically at a school. You're learning how to use magic and stuff like that. And there's bonding points, which is really cool. I don't think I've played a game with bonding points. You basically get to know your friends or friends, waifus. There's lots of waifus. And obviously, I'm just choosing the girl with purple hair and a huge. She's got these huge circular, beautiful pair of glasses. She wears circle glasses, and yeah, she's actually a really great character, and I really like her personalities. So yeah, she's the one I'm waifuing. But yeah, Trails of Cold Steel really fun. Absolutely loving the game. I am 40 hours into the game, and it's still giving me new stuff. I'm riding a horse. 40 hours into the game. Unfortunately, I'm not riding. Never mind. Yes, it's a dating sim. Yeah, it's a dating. It's not a dating. Why did I just agree? There's a dating sim aspect to it, but it's not dating. It's bonding. Get it right, Toll. But yeah, there's a bonding aspect to it. And guess what? That bonding aspect goes into the battles. It's turn-based, but it's like a turn-based game I've never played before. It's like got this circular turn-based, and the movement actually matters. So like where you're placed, and check it out. There's four of the games. At this rate, how much I'm loving it, I'm going to play all 4. And that means 350 hours of Trails of Cold Steel. Because I looked on how long to beat. Trails of Cold Steel 1 is 80 hours. I'm 40 hours in. And the other 3 are like 100 hours each. If you like games like Persona, then you'd like Trails of Cold Steel. It's as simple as that. I've never played Persona, but that's what I've been told. Which makes me think I really do need to play Persona. So anyway, with that being said, those are the games we played this year. I absolutely love them. Sorry if I talk too much, but well, no, I'm not. So yeah, what do you play on, by the way? PC, Ahmed, PC. I need a cup of water, and now we're going to get into some clips. We're going to get into some clips from my Twitch streams, and we're going to start with this epic moment. Genuinely one of the funniest moments ever in gaming, and this is from what's it called? Dragon Quest XI. And this is the legendary Sylvando. Take it away.
Oh, here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pals in all the world.
As you can tell, the person who told him that was English. And this is how he reenacted her voice.
Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pals in all the world.
God, I love JRPGs.
Pals!
You bastard.
Bright blue waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach. Truly, darlings, this is the promised land.
I prefer mouse and keyboard.
That was an amazing accent. Full on just took the piss out of British.
Toll, unbelievable VA.
Although it does seem a little less.
This got my game of the year in 2020.
Where is everybody?
Genuinely one of the funniest. I just didn't expect it. Didn't expect it. But yeah, so many funny moments from this game. Here's another one. Dragon Quest XI. If you haven't played, check it out. Great game. When I say this will show you guys. This will show you. Like, the reason I'm going through these clips is a lot of these you guys haven't seen. As you can see, this is the PS4 cam. I can't choose where to put this. When I say that anything jump scares me, and my stream has insanely unscripted, untimed moments, you guys will see. You guys will see. It's happened a lot whilst I've streamed on YouTube, but you guys will see.
I thought I could open...
Okay, I just want you to look in the distance. Is there anything there? There he is. Look at this guy, yeah? Just look. Look where on God's green earth he is. You see this? Okay.
I thought I could open... I could open these ones. Oh my jeez Louise, bro.
Let's do this.
Hell, man.
I said bloody hell, by the way.
That scared the shite out of me. I thought I could open...
Look where he was, man.
I could open these ones. Oh my jeez Louise, bro.
Let's do this.
Hell, man.
Omarios. Oh god, there are so many clips from Dragon Quest XI. Alright. And this has to be the best of them. This just shows you how evil I am. Oh my god, I need a haircut. Alright. It's still funny.
Soldiers falling down.
And of course, they have to give like your granddad like the nicest, smoothest Scottish voice you'll ever hear to just make me feel like a monster. Oh, my wee soldier's falling down.
Oh.
Oh, my poor wee soldier's fallen down.
I'm a monster.
I felt so bad.
Sorry.
Oh, there, wee man.
Oh, and the music as well. Ah, what a game. Dragon Quest XI, go play it. Yeah, exactly, bro. Just drop the cake. Okay, what do we have here? Next we have... Okay, so, did I talk about Dragon's Dogma? Dragon's Dogma. Great game. Great game. If you're into third-person RPGs, go check it out. Great game. That's all I've got to say, really. It was the first game we played of 2021. The reason I had some DQ11... DQ11's amazing, Toll. Definitely. The reason I had... some DQ11 clips in this because I had to finish DQ11 before the end of the year. I think I streamed it like 2 or 3 times. I thought I'd show you some cool clips from it. Alright, Dragon's Dogma. I have no idea what this is.
We got Mithridate. Wait, there's...
Okay, you know what? Okay, I'll be honest. When I start a game, what on earth was I doing with the mustache and goatee? So, when I start a game, I don't know about you guys, but I'm so over the top excited. I just can't help it. And now I remember what this clip is.
We got Mithridate. Wait, there's loot everywhere. A rock.
That's the clip.
We got Mithridate. Wait, there's loot everywhere. A rock.
Oh god. Why am I like
Wait,
this?
There's loot everywhere. A rock.
It was a cool rock, you gotta admit. And the clip's called Rocks Can Be Exciting. I can't wait till YouTube gets clips. I can't wait. It's happening this year. They've said it. Oh, man, that's too much copium. I need a bit of cake. But yeah, if anyone here's played Dragon's Dogma, nice, Falcon. Falcon, can you remember what game you started? Can you remember what game you showed up on? More Dragons. Okay. So to explain, in Dragon's Dogma, the really good thing about it is your friends in the game. They actually, like, you can command them and stuff. And there's a quest in this bloody game where you have to kill 3 seagulls. 3 seagulls. And just keep watching. And this will show you how difficult this quest is.
I need to kill these. Attack them! Use your magic!
They're just not listening to me.
Kill them!
God, that Blue Yeti sounds so bad.
How do I get them to attack it?
Oh god, I had no idea what I was doing. And here it is. We finally done it.
Vile seagull!
Get your exclamation mark. Wait, capital D, semicolon is ready. I don't know.
Vile seagulls!
Finally.
Yes, we did it, boys! The hardest quest in the game. Yes, we completed it. Can we get some claps in the chat?
Same, Eternal, same.
Seagull's Dogma. Man, it took us nearly 25 hours of grinding, gear, arrows, epic journeys, and we did it. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of us. Let's go. Well, it's been a great playthrough, guys. The Seagulls have been defeated.
Why am I like this? Alright, so that was Dragon's Dogma. Fun game. Go check it out. I should be sponsored. Here we are. It genuinely took me 25 hours, Toll. Genuinely. Genuinely. Here we are. As you can see, we are still on PS4. This is one of the most random moments ever in gaming. And it's all thanks to the masterpiece that is Yakuza Like a Dragon. To be honest, the less I say about this, the better. But this is when I realized Japan never change. Never change.
Perfect. Let's go.
Hey, are you all right? Is there anything we can do to... Huh?
Oh, Susumu-chan, you're so needy. Okay, time for Baba.
What the... You're the fuckers with the baby formula.
What the hell is going on?
And then he says it as well. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh, that timing.
Did anyone notice that?
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Baby formula.
Tough Yakuza.
What the hell is going on?
And that kept happening throughout the game, man. Me and Ichiban. Ichiban, I miss you, bro. I miss you. Great game. Has anyone here played a Yakuza game? Come on. Somebody, surely. Yeah, Yakuza Like a Dragon was February, and here we are. The reason Yakuza was one of the funnest games ever to stream is because it was so diverse. I've never streamed a game like it, as you can see from that clip. And then 5 minutes later, you're playing poker. Another minute later, a couple more minutes later, and you're fighting a chicken's leading your manager. Like, a chicken's your manager. Then a couple more minutes later, and you're fighting a hobo off the street because he's fighting another hobo, and then they have a dance off. And unbelievable games. Unbelievable games. Check out Yakuza Like a Dragon. Great games. All right, this is another clip from Yakuza Like a Dragon from February, and this just shows you how good I am at maths, ladies and gentlemen. Take it away.
Come on. Come on. We need a 10 here. We need a 10 or an ace. Come on, my brothers. Yeah.
Hit me.
Oh my god, we didn't need a 10. I busted.
God damn it.
If anyone's wondering, that's... in England, we call it platoon. I guess it's just called 21. I had a 12, and I needed a 9, not a 10, but my maths is... You've got to hit 21 or near it. If you go over 21, you bust. So getting a 10, 12 plus 10 is 22.
Come on. We need a 10 here. We need a 10 or an ace. Come on, my brothers. Yeah.
Hit me.
Oh my god, we didn't need a 10. I busted.
Blackjack, that's what it's called, yeah.
God damn it.
Oh my god, yeah, I just left. Hey, what's good, Fresh? How you doing, man? I've played Yakuza 0 and it's so good because Yakuza 0 is genuinely told. Yakuza 0 may have the best voice acting in any game I've ever seen, but I've never played it. I only watched a playthrough of it. Did you play Yakuza 0 in sub or dub, Toll? And you, Magwin, did you play it in sub or dub? I played a good portion of Yakuza 0, but I put it on pause. Oh, cold. The thing about Yakuza, the combat's not for everyone. But the good thing about Like a Dragon is it's turn-based. It's the first turn-based Yakuza game. Definitely go check out. But yeah, we're just going over what games we've played fresh, and we haven't even started the awards yet. You played it in sub, bro. Toll, Magwin, Kuze's voice actor, Chad. I need to show you guys Kuze's voice actor. I'm pretty sure I have showed you guys, but you're going to see him again. Even the actual voice, even the actual guy himself. First of all, this is Kuze, right? You just look at him and you think badass, right? This is Kuze. Badass. The hair, the glasses, the suit, badass, right? Okay, don't want to spoil it for anyone. And then you see Kuze's voice actor. Where is it? Badass. Actual Chad. Actual Chad. Sometimes these things just write themselves. Sometimes these things just write themselves. They must have mocapped. They must have mocapped. But yeah, Yakuza 0, man. If you're not going to play the game, watch a playthrough of it. You won't regret it. Now that I've shown you his voice actor, you need to hear him speak. How am I going to show you this? Who's speaking? Someone must be weird like me and must have searched this. Somebody. Like, what's crazy is the lead actor. Kiryu, his voice is cool, but nothing compared to Kuze. Gachi Hyper.
派手な短歌切るだけあってなかなかやるなおめえさんも
It's like velvet being scraped across a chalkboard, but somehow it works. I think that made sense. I think that made sense.
風間の頭も
What a voice. You already know he smokes 40 cigarettes a day.
俺がまだボクシングやってた頃におめえと会ってたらプロモーターになりたいぐらいだクゼ口が聞けなくなる前に吐け
That's the main VA. Like, who cares about you, bro? You know, Kiryu's got a cool voice, but nothing compared to Kuze. Nothing. Oh man, this is when I realized, bro, how badass Japanese. Like, trust me, I needed to play Yakuza games after this. And it's full of moments like this, like really cool, legendary scenes. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the game for anyone if you can understand Japanese. But yeah, Yakuza Like a Dragon, unbelievable game. Go play the Yakuza games. I'm sure you'll love them. Dragon Quest 12. Yeah, Dragon Quest 12 is amazing. It's by far the most badass voice. Oh, I know. Hey, what's good, Wheel? That guy was born to play that dude. Facts. I didn't play the whole series, Cold. I've watched the full playthrough of the series. I literally watched Carnage play Yakuza 0 to Yakuza 6. So I've ruined the Yakuza games for me. But if I'm honest, I don't think the Yakuza combat is my thing. I don't think I would like the brawler combat. But when I heard that Yakuza Like a Dragon was going to be turn-based, GG's. I was sold, man. I was sold. Majima's VA, unbelievable. Kiryu-chan! Yeah, Majima's amazing as well. Completely agree. Completely agree, Magwin. Stop. You calm down there, Wheel. Calm down. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I messed up. Chat, how do you bring back... Can you control Z, a tab that you got rid of? Oh, no, I just went in history. I found it. Okay, another... Remember what I said about Yakuza, yeah? Remember what I said? Here I am on a freaking claw machine. Here I am. Remember what I said about Yakuza games? Here I am on a claw machine. Yeah, I don't want to flex or anything, but... and look how much fun I'm having, by the way. Look at the smile. Alright, I don't want to flex or anything, but... Just remember who is the real gamer here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god! I'm so smug right now. I'm so smug. 2 for 1, ladies and gentlemen. 2 for 1. And that is how you get all the waifus. It's not easy, but that's how you do it. We'll get a slow motion replay. It's fine. You know, I've got time to eat cake. It's not like I want you to see it again or anything, but... Oh my god! Oh, control, shift, and T? Okay. I'm so excited.
Calculated. Look at that.
And that was when we peaked. We peaked in March, and it's been downhill since. But you know what? It is what it is. It wasn't even March, it was February. And then the last game oh no, this was... So this is the game, this is called Vigor, and this was like the first Escape from Tarkov game I played. This is basically the console's version of Escape from Tarkov. Completely not as advanced or anything, but it's the same precipice. You've got to go in, get loot, and extract. If you die, you lose your loot. And I absolutely love this game. And in this game, there are decoys that when you put them down, they do fake gunshots. Well, I don't want to flex again, but check this out. I knew there was someone in there. No, no one ever will, Sai. Look at the poor soul. I'll be honest, when I do get good at a game, I will bully noobs. Because I was that noob getting bullied. I'll just say it. So if you look here, he'll start going out and be like, wait a minute, what's that sound? There he is. To be honest, I couldn't believe it worked. I was just so happy. So yeah, that was Vigor. Very fun. And then it happened. Our first ever Souls-like game that we actually liked. So I'm not including Bloodborne. Neo. Great way to start March. And this was the last ever game we streamed on the PlayStation. Again, 07's in chat for the PlayStation 4. Couldn't have been... I genuinely wouldn't be here without it. And this is the first death in Neo. I don't like the look of this. Oh man, that never happened in Dark Souls though, because there's no clips. So, yeah. I don't like the look of this. Remember what I told you about the timing thing? Remember? Tachibana clips? No, there are none. Told me. The best thing about Neo, when you die, is there's beautiful music. So it's actually calming music. You're dead, but it's just like... do 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 do, and you're just like, you know what? F this game. But again, the timing. Whenever I open my bloody mouth, this will happen. It's inevitable, Mr. Anderson. So good.
Hashtag lost to water. And so his journey ended. The mighty Geralt.
Oh yeah, I called him Geralt because he had silver hair and the sword.
No. He was such a young man. He had his life ahead of him. If only he learned to swim.
You're alright, man. You're alright. So, Neo was fun. Until this day. This bastard. Touch a banana. Munoshige. Ruined my life for about 5 hours, I think. I don't know how long I was fighting him for. It felt like 5 hours. This bastard, I don't know if it'll hold up to today, but this bastard is the hardest fight I've ever done in my life. And I lost to him 40 times. I say 40 times. It was probably like 45, 44-ish. But this is what happens when you beat him. You go crazy, and things get weird.
Yes! Yes! Get in there! Yes! Screw that guy! I don't ever want to fight this guy ever again in my life. I never want to see this guy. Oh my god. Oh yes. The sound of him struggling and crying. Yes. Everyone enjoy it. Everyone close your eyes. Close your eyes, everyone. Yeah. Yes, all the torment you caused me. Yes. Yes. Yes.
No one was laughing, Omar. No one. Yo, you see when I put my head back there? One of the best feelings of my life. Genuinely. It is what it looks like. I did. What you're thinking in your head, I did. Just so you know. I did. Why'd I make it weird again? But yeah, I did. I couldn't stand up for a while. Great stream, though. Great stream. Everyone was happy. Especially me. But genuinely, hardest boss I've ever faced in my life. I don't want to do that again. And the crazy part is, it was optional. I literally could have turned it down. Or I could have listened to my chat. They tell, yo, you're not strong enough for this. Go level up. But I didn't listen, because I'm a stubborn bastard. And so we move on. That was Neo. Great game. Great game. I used to do this a lot. I don't know if this will come back. But this, after Neo, there was a patch of, oh, what should I play? Oh, no, wait, no. Yes. This, I started playing demos because remember what I said about Final Fantasy 15? So this is the first clip from my PC chat. This is PC. As you can see, much better camera. And I had to start playing demos because Final Fantasy 15 broke and it was a trash game. And I finished Lara Croft Temple of Osiris and I didn't have no games to play until Mathwiz, God bless him, gifted me Baldur's Gate 3. So I just literally was playing free demos on PC. And this was a really fun demo. I also only had one monitor at the time, as you can see at the bottom right. I literally had to have my chat here. I only had one monitor. Ah, these good old scuffed days. But yeah, this is me. Well, just watch. I'm a beast. I'm actually a beast. I'm actually built differently for PC gaming. Come at me, PC gamers. I'll take you all on. Ah, the timing. The timing. I still, to this day, have no idea what happened. I think my ship blew up because of gas or something. I don't know. I'm a you beast. Genuinely can't make it up. Beast. I'm actually built differently for PC gaming. Come at me, PC gamers. I'll take you all on. Hey Albert, how you doing, man? Great streams though. I will bring these back. I used to do streams and I'd call it demo day and I'd literally only play demos of games that are coming out. They were really fun. They were really fun. Good luck, Fresh. This is another demo I played and this is just a great clip. I remember this like it was yesterday. Again, the streamer's curse. Get this thing off my screen. Yeah, this disgusting thing that I now have succumbed to. I'm a monster. I'm a monster. How could I do it to my PlayStation? How? Oh, don't look at me the same, chat. Basically, it was a meme for 2 years to never... Literally, I would ban anyone who said the word Xbox in my chat. No, I wouldn't ban them, but I'd tell them, yo, be careful, you'll get banned. We call it X Cube around here. And obviously, there was an X bloody box control on my screen, so I'm like, get this crap on my screen. I don't need this tutorial. Anyway. Get this thing off my screen! I am breaking. I don't need to break. Get this thing off my screen. Oh god, this was such a fun game. I am breaking. I don't need to break. You know what I love? The jankiness of the guy.
Get this thing off
Watch
my
the guy. Oh god. I need to bring demo day back.
I am breaking. I don't need to break.
So good. So good. Who's the touchy banana fight of Dark Souls? I want to say it was Gwyn, but it really wasn't because Gwyn only had a couple moves, whereas Artorias, bro, it was the same vibes. Like, you're just getting rolled by this guy who has so many moves, man. And you've just got... the Artorias fight genuinely reminded me of the what's it called fight. Because Artorias had that move where he, like, unsheaths his weapon. The one I kept saying is impossible to roll out of. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's not playing it, but it's Artorias. It's Artorias. Both laughed at the same time. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I just always kept the X-Cube thing a meme because it just triggered people. And you know what I love to do. Okay. So, Final Fantasy 15 broke. I done demo day. This is the only game I had to play on my free grand PC because Final Fantasy 15 was ported disgustingly, and it genuinely made me think I'd been scammed out of a PC. So, I played Lara Croft Temple of Osiris, and this is me learning how to use a mouse and keyboard. Enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it.
Oh, so if you press D and W together, you go diagonal. Has that been like that? Is that like that forever? Oh my god. So I've always just been...
We done?
Oh my god, I'm learning. I've always just been pressing W, D, S, or A on the...
Look at my chat. Opens a Lara Croft game and complains about puzzles. Lol.
Bro.
But this is a really fun game. If you have a friend, which I don't, highly recommend playing this with a friend. 6-hour game. It was actually genuinely, screw Final Fantasy 15. This was a really fun game. And then I finished this game and was stuck on what to do and what to play. But a hero came along and his name was Mathwiz. And he gifted me one of the funnest games I played of all 2021. Yeah, right, Toll? And Mathwiz gifted me Baldur's Gate 3, which was super kind of him. And man, what a game. And remember what I said about any game ever can jump scare me, which is why I will never play horrors.
Yes. Why did he need to do a perception roll? Beast almighty. Oh my.
Just watch the end. You can't make it up. Well met. Oh, that still makes the clip. Chef's kisses. Whoever clipped it. Yes. Well met. It's not even the explosion. It's the silence in this area. The devs knew, Larian Studios knew exactly what they were doing with this. The silence in the area. Normally there's music. This was like Dark Souls 1 silence. Why did he need to do a perception roll? Beast almighty. Oh my god. I was genuinely annoyed. Like, I wasn't having fun. Well met.
Well met.
Well met. Great game. I genuinely can't wait for this game to come out. No one knows. Larian Studios have a really weird way of releasing games. I think they've done it with all their Divinity games. They like put out chapter 1 of the game, and then they'll just leave it at that and just listen to the game's feedback. I don't know. They super unique way of putting out games, but they're one of the best studios around. Although I didn't like Divinity 2. Divinity 1 was fun. I don't know. I need to play Divinity 2 on PC. But yeah, it is what it is. Great game. Great game. What's next? We've only got a couple more clips left. Oh, God. What a scene. Okay, so this was April. I was fasting. So I didn't have my camera on. And I was playing Fallout New Vegas. It was my first time ever modding a game. I think it looks really cool. I made the game look really cool, but the mods were buggy, and yeah. Anyway, this is an interesting moment. Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout game, don't at me. Excuse me, darling, I need to, sorry, if I can just, yeah, just place you there, and... Oh, is that an eyeball? Right. I'm just gonna, sorry, sir, sorry. Oh, I'll just, yeah, you just... There you go. Ah, they died hugging each other. Oh, and that guy was watching. Wait, never mind. I'm just gonna sleep, you know, use that eyeball as a pillow. I'm so weird. Excuse me. So that was Fallout New Vegas. Great game. Great game. Part scared me so bad on my play for this YouTube series when I started watching you. It is, Falcon. It is. Yeah, hey, how you doing? Baby Yoda's in chat? Oh my god, how you doing? Super unique way of it. You know what's crazy? This is, so, Falcon started watching me, and then this happened. One of the funniest moments on stream. I was playing with Falcon Punch himself, and he got Falcon Punched by a helicopter. There he is. I'm dead. See, I buffed myself. Falcon didn't. I buffed myself with the I'm dead buff. I knew I was invincible at the point, so I'll start sniping a helicopter. An Apache. I'm dead. There it is. Falcon didn't do that. Oh, it's still so good to this day. Kamikaze into Falcon. Did anyone see that? It's still so good to this day. Like, why? Why? GG's. Gone and probably forgotten. Legendary. It was a mean heli, Falcon. It was. That really wasn't very kind. So, then we played a game called Pathfinder Kingmaker, which, as you guys all know, I love my CRPGs. They're genuinely my favorite RPG genre. My god, the lighting is amazing here. I look like Casper. CRPGs are games like Divinity, Pillars of Eternity. The reason I love this game so much is because I learned so much about D&D. I'd never grown up playing D&D or anything like that. And so many people in my chat would show up and be like, oh, I'd love to see a D&D session with viewers or something. One day, I could never figure out how to do it, and I never ended up playing D&D, but hey, maybe something for the future. Now, this is Pathfinder D&D, which is different from other Double Ds. But still, nonetheless, they're just as good. I'm not sure what this is. This one's called Finger of Death. I have no idea what this clip is. Finger of Death's always nice. Nobody clipped that. For God's sake. This is why I hated Twitch. Finger of Death's always nice. Nobody clipped that. That's why I hated Twitch. I remember now. I remember why I left. I'd like to think it was your shot that inspired that pilot. Yeah, I instilled the fear in him. Oh, God. Yeah, this game had insane spells, man. Insane spells. Like, you could literally summon a... What's that giant hole called? Why do I do this? It's a pit. You could have just said pit, but you had to make it weird. What's that giant pit called in Star Wars with, like, the teeth in? What does the Finger of Death do? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. But yeah, it's a death spell toll. This here it is. The spell instantly delivers 10 points of damage per caster level. If the target's fortitude, saving throw. This game's insanely insane. Like, it's insane. I genuinely one of the craziest games I've ever played. There's like over 200 classes. Like, there's 10 classes, but they all have like 15 subclasses. Oh, it's an unbelievable game. Oh, it's a Sarlacc? Yeah, in this game, you can summon a Sarlacc under your opponents. You don't want to summon a Sarlacc? You can summon a different type of hole. And it doesn't have to be a Sarlacc. This hole can like do other things. Oh god! Oh my god! Let's move on. All right. So this was Pathfinder Kingmaker, one of the best games you'll ever play in your life if you like CRPGs. So then we played Final Fantasy XIV, and Craigasms are a emo on Twitch, and it's just a guy going basically an orgasm emote. Okay, and you know, whenever there's a female on the screen, you're on Twitch, you just expect what's going to happen. Okay, and here come the Craigasms, and this is a female. To be fair, she is hot, and I made it weird. Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me explain myself. Falcon, thank you so much for the £21 tip, by the way, insane. Let me just explain myself, right? Oh god, there's
I didn't think that actually do.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, for God's sakes! All right.
There's no way.
I didn't think. Oh god! Great start, Omar. Great start. You're probably gonna get banned.
I did. Okay, and here come the Craigasms, and this is a female. It full on showed it, by the way. Not it, but
oh
like.
My god! Oh my god!
The panties, like it full on, like they were there. So, GG's. So anyway, so then we played. Oh god, this was clipped by Frozen. This is not gonna be good. Oh god. Oh god, Frozen's clips scare me because he's the out of context clipper and he knows it. Frozen, if you're in chat, you know you are. I have no idea, but we moved on to Apex. God, the camera's looking good here. And yeah, this is Apex. Are you doing it? I need you to do it and tell me if it hurts or not. Put your hand in a fist, right? And then... Can anyone guess what I was talking about? I need you to do it and tell me if it hurts or not. Put your hand in a fist, right? And then... He's so good at it as well. So good at it. And it comes out of nowhere. You'd never expect it. Okay, if anyone wants to know what I was talking about how annoying it is to use this finger in your left hand. So then I'd tell everyone, put your hand in a fist, right? So put your hand in a fist, then pop out that finger, right? Not your middle finger, don't worry, I'm not swearing at everyone. And then, why am I doing it again? Frozen, look what you've done. Basically, this finger's impossible to use on mouse and keyboard. I'm so bad with it. So bad with it. So, put your hand in a fist. Do it now. And then pop it out. And then try and lift it up without... Does it hurt? It feels like you're going to pull a bone, right? It feels like you're going to pull a muscle. Right? Someone please just agree with me. Please, someone. Please, for the love of God. Can someone just say, yeah, all right, mate. Just please. Oh, God. Nope. Does it not hurt? It doesn't, like, your muscle doesn't strain there at all? I think that's everyone. I don't know. Apparently not. Apparently it doesn't hurt. Yeah, see? Baby Yoda gets it. See? And Baby Yoda's wiser than everyone here because he's a Yoda. So, take that, chat. Yeah, I don't know. Toll, maybe you grew up on mouse and keyboard, so maybe like your left hand's like super strong. And your girlfriend's a lucky woman. Okay, let's move on. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the last clip of Twitch. And it's a flex. It's a flex. I don't know who clipped it. It was actually myself. That's how sad I am. And that's how lonely I am. But I needed to, because this was my first squad wipe on mouse and keyboard. God, the third guy just couldn't pop out and like make it good, but it is what it is. You don't know how happy I was doing this. Let's go, baby! GG's. And that, ladies and gentlemen, were the clip of Justice. And those were the top clips of 2021. Now you've been through the Museum of OmarioRpg. Thank you for watching. It's time for the Game of the Year's list. Let's get into this. Oh, bellissimo, bellissimo. Okay. That Vault Falcon. Oh yeah, cool story about Falcon as well. We literally are 1-1 on Apex. Correct, Falcon? I hope you guys enjoyed that, by the way. I just thought, like, a lot of you guys are new, and I thought I'd show you, like, a history of the channel, and it is what it is. Yeah, me and Falcon played one game on my birthday of Apex, and it was, like, the day before. Oh, you know, it was going into 12 o'clock, so it was going into my birthday, and we got the win. We literally got the win that was going into the... So, on the hour of my birthday... God, I'm so bad at explaining stuff. All right. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay. One day, I'd like to think I'm going to go back to Twitch. I think if I do ever stream on Twitch, it's going to be like... That's where I'll stream my Let's Plays? I don't know. I don't know. I would like to go back to Twitch one day, but who knows? I'm doing so well on YouTube, like, I don't know. I feel like YouTube live streaming is just only going to get better. Like, as soon as they add clips, and some channels on YouTube do have clips, believe me or not, I can show you right now. It's not copium. Clips is currently on YouTube So what YouTube does when they're adding new stuff to channels, so for example clips, is they put them on like 10% of channels as a tester. Does that make sense? So let me just search a big streamer on YouTube. I don't know. So, Courage JD, literally, they bought him, right? Look down here, clip. There you go. Right down there, clip. And everyone said it was copium, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone said it was copium. Do I click it? There you go. Yeah, it's just... Oh, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait till we get clips on this channel. Well, actually, maybe I don't want clips, knowing you guys. But yeah, all YouTube's missing, in my opinion, is clips and the BTTV GIF emotes. It's got BTTV. You need to add BTTV so you can get emotes like this. If you can't see that word as an emote, then you don't have BTTV. Just add it to your browser. But yeah. Don't listen when people are like, oh, YouTube live streaming isn't as good as Twitch. Bro, there's so many aspects on where it's better. I couldn't, on Wi-Fi, stream 1080p on Twitch. I don't know why. I don't know why. Move to YouTube, I'm streaming 1080p. Same exact settings. You can go back on a live stream and check some stuff. And then you can just fast forward back. The best thing, and the main reason, Magwin, on why I did change platforms is I thought to myself, I'm not a big streamer. I average 5 to 6 viewers. Most of my viewers will probably follow me because it's such a tight-knit community, and thank God they did. But the main reason I did switch is because when I end a stream on Twitch, that's it. It's over. It's done. No one's ever going to see that stream again. Unless it's one of my viewers. No one's going to discover you. On YouTube, when you end a live stream on YouTube, 9 times out of 10, man, there's probably someone in this world who's like, oh, Dark Souls 1 live stream. Oh, this guy seems alright. Never mind. But hey, at least he checked. Do you know what I mean? So, mainly discoverability. Top clips of 2022 going to be amazing. Wait. Hey, I just showed you. I just showed you, Toll. It's not copium. You never know. Hey, what's good? What's good, Teddy? How you doing, man? But yeah. I agree, Sai. I agree. Best thing is, it's got the emotes. Well, you do have to still be subbed on Twitch to be an emote, unless you're using BTTV. You should have BTTV on YouTube, Sai, as well. And clips. Clips is really good. Oh, and gifting subs, stuff like that is really good as well. And raiding, but it is what it is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go through all the games of the year. And we're going to be starting it off with Fresh Mint's top 5. So, Fresh has said... Just realized I haven't played a lot of games released in 2021. I'm an RPG weeb, but I'd go with... Huh? Wait, sorry, no, I read the wrong thing. If it's games I played in 2021, that's easier though. Alright, number 5 for Fresh is Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I've actually never heard nobody talk about that. I wonder if that was fun. Fresh seems to think so. Number 4 was Resident Evil 3 Remake. Number 3 was Escape from Tarkov. Damn. I thought you'd have that higher, Fresh. And number 2 was Hades. I really need to play Hades. Is Hades as good as everyone says, chat? And number 1 is Dark Souls 3. Damn. I can't wait. And here we are with Mathwiz. Number 5 for Mathwiz is Immortals Phoenix Rising. A great open world RPG with some sarcastic humor and fun puzzles. Number 4 for Mathwiz is I'm never playing Resident Evil. Tales of Berseria, another great JRPG. I found the combat to get a little bit repetitive and boring near the end, but the story was well worth finishing. Number 3 for Mathwiz is Dragon Quest XI. Bro, I was on his case to tell Mathwiz to play this game. I want everyone to play Dragon Quest XI just as I want everyone to play The Witcher. I don't know how much I need to say about this game since it's been talked about so much on the channel and Discord already, but if you like JRPGs and haven't played this game, do yourself a solid and buy it right now. I need to play Dragon Quest VIII. I need to play Dragon Quest VIII. But I think I have to emulate it, so that's going to be a problem. I appreciate that, Teddy. Thank you. See, look, Alexander found us through Dark Souls. There you go. And he's still here. But for how long? Number 2 for MathWiz was It Takes Two. Oh, MathWiz is adorable. Hands down the best co-op game my wife and I played together this year. Aww. The puzzles are fun and varied, also has some hilarious scenes that had me nearly in tears. I would love to play It Takes Two, but the problem with It Takes Two is it takes two. And I'm only one. Shout out to all my single brothers and sisters out there. And number 1 in MathWiz's Game of the Year is something I will never play in my life because it looks like it is horrible, scary. It looks fun, but I am not a survival guy. It is Subnautica. I had a lot of fun with this survival game. It has a storyline to go along with it too, which is not something you get in a lot of survival games. So number 1 for MathWiz is Subnautica, and number 1 for Fresh is Dark Souls 3. Next up, we have Exiarch. He hasn't done them in order. Oh yeah, Skullgirls Mobile. This fighter is fun. I know the PC version is a lot more complex, but this version is fantastic for 5-minute breaks, and he's talking about that game on mobile. Will I ever play a horror game? No. The only time I'd probably ever play a horror game is I would make a charity stream and say our goal was 1,000, I would put like a horror game at 10,000 and just make it an impossible goal that if somehow we hit, then I'd play it and shit myself on stream. Number 4 for Exiarch is Humankind. 4x game from Amplitude Studios where you evolve a civilization from nomadic to modern days. Very similar to Catan Tabletop, but a lot more complicated. Number 3 is Valheim. I've heard so many good things about Valheim. A Viking-themed survival game with a lot of depth. I loved every second of it. Number 2, look at that, Dark Souls Remastered. Since I started modding it, I've sank another 200 hours into it on top of the 1,500 I had on the trilogy already. So you could say Exiarch is a fan of Souls games. And number 1, completely biased here, but I respect it, is Returnal. I worked on the title, so I'm a bit biased. It's brutally hard, and I love the world it's set in, and the cryptic storytelling. So far, we've got Subnautica, Dark Souls 3, and Returnal. Oh my god, my community's badass. We are so badass. Let's get some claps in the chat for all of us. I would pay to see Omar play Resident Evil 3. Well, that's the plan. 10 grand to charity. Hades is really good. I owned the original version of DQ11, but then they released the definitive edition. Yeah, that's the one I played, Cold Steel. That's the one I played. Sad times. Any reason you don't ever want to play Resident Evil? Oh, I hate horrors. Cold Steel, you literally just saw me be jump scared at opening a chest in Baldur's Gate 3. How on earth do you think I'll do with horror games? What's thalassophobia? Is that when you're like scared of women? Because I think I have that. The lassophobia. Hey, that lass over there, a phobia. Sorry, we call women, we call some, in English, you call a girl a lass. So it's like an old English saying. That was such a bad joke. And next up, we have Benson, who literally has just said, for me, it's probably Dark Souls 3. Great input, Benson. Thanks for sharing. Gremlindor says, I haven't really played a new game this year. I've only replayed older games, Skyrim and SWTOR. There you go. Here comes Cold Steel. I love how Cold Steel starts this. And now get ready for all of this, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give a very brief... remember that. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Very brief, but spoiler-free Sorry to call you out, Cold Steel. A very brief but spoiler-free overview of my feelings towards each of them. Here is how I would rank. Here is how I would rank the Ys games I've beaten from least favourite to favourite. Ys 7. I think this is a great game and I enjoyed it, but it's my least favourite of the new games I've beaten this year. The first half of the game is fairly weak in my opinion, but the second half is amazing. I overall enjoyed the music and the NPCs less than some enjoyed half the cast. Being the first entry in a different style also meant it was a bit less polished in terms of gameplay compared to the rest of the series. Ys. God, they're really testing me on my Roman numerals here. Ys 6. Ys 6. The Arc of Naphasticism. This is the first on the list that I played this year, so I don't remember it as well as the others. I remember enjoying the characters and NPCs, but I felt the story and music could have been better. Similar to Ys 7, I felt the gameplay was comparatively less polished due to being the first in a different style on harder difficulties. Grinding can be an arduous task, especially the further you get in the game. Never change, Cold Steel. Never change. The passion you have for gaming is beautiful. Ys 4. Memories of Kelceta. I enjoyed the cast more than sevens and felt the gameplay was better polished. I felt the overall characters and NPCs could have been a bit more fleshed out, but overall enjoyed the exploration and the music. I had a lot of fun with this one. I do need to play the Ys games. I've only played a demo of one of them. Ys 3, The Oath in Felghana. One of the best Ys games in my opinion. But I made it a lot harder on myself accidentally, which made my experience with the game less fun. Because of that, I think on a replay this game may rise in the rankings. Overall, the music was great. I thought the dungeons and bosses were challenging. And I liked the NPCs. I liked the story. Although I felt it could have been more fleshed out. I also wish there was just a little bit more exploration. If no one can tell, Cold Steel is a huge fan of Nihon Falcon's games, which are Trails of Cold Steel and Ys. And number one, they have put Ys Origin. I really enjoyed the story and character in this one. Gameplay and bosses were pretty fun, and the music was great. I thought there were some unbalanced parts to the gameplay at times on harder difficulties, which caused a bit too much grinding in my opinion. I thought due to the game's design, I've genuinely lost where I was. They've written a book. But due to the game's design, the gameplay could get too repetitive and the story was too disjointed. But I still greatly enjoyed the story and gameplay despite that. Like with 3, I do wish there was just a bit more exploration. But that's just a nitpick. In my opinion, 3 is probably the better game, as I feel Origin is more fundamentally flawed. Great word. Otherwise, I would consider Origin better due to the better story. But I think out of these entries, I got the most enjoyment out of Origin, so I'd say it's my favourite. Coincidentally, there are exactly 5 Ys games I've newly beaten this year, so far. Now, if I was to count Ys 1 and 2, Chronicles Plus, which I already beat previously, but we played this year before taking on the rest of the series, I would actually rank Ys 2 as my least favourite, and Ys 1 as my favourite. I enjoyed every much Ys 1's bosses and exploration and music, and I just enjoyed the gameplay in general. Though it doesn't have some issues, I enjoyed Ys 2 less as I didn't like one of the mechanics in the game. Didn't enjoy the less exploration and didn't enjoy as much as the bosses and music. I also got frustrated at a late game dungeon. In my opinion, 2 is probably a better game than 1, but I liked Ys 1 a lot more. The story of both games could be more fleshed out in my opinion. Oh, you think they're done? But wait, there's more! I'm also not counting Ys 5, 8, or 9. The latter 2 because I haven't beaten them yet, and the former because it was unfinished, and is highly likely to get a remake someday. And because it was never localized, so I watched a translated playthrough of it. ... I seem to be incapable of making something brief. Lol, I apologize. Let's get some claps in the chat for Cold Steel, our Nihon Falcon journalist. Genuinely, Cold Steel, genuinely, you should be a game writer. You should... I felt the passion oozing through the screen. You should genuinely look into... I don't know what your job is, but you should genuinely look into reviewing games. Or make a YouTube channel about it or something. Amazing. Amazing. Bravo. Bellissimo. Bellissimo. But I also do need a bottle of water now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll see you next year, Cold Steel. I'm just scrolling up to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, if no one believed me and thought somehow I was making all that up, I'll give a very brief. You know what's crazy? To do all of that and make it spoiler free. Could you imagine if it was with spoilers? We'd be here all day. No, don't be sorry. I genuinely am being serious. I genuinely meant what I said. Oh, that's what it is, Magwin. Yeah, I will be playing Elden Ring. Yeah. But yeah, to anyone who thought I was just making all that up, I love how I thought I was finished with one, and then there was just another. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, God, you guys are the best. Okay. And here's Ben. No particular order. Dark Souls 3. First Souls game I ever played. And I think the feeling you get the moment you beat a boss / level after being... I don't know how this got through. Effing destroyed by it for hours is amazing. The difficulty, of course, is one of the main ones as well. In my opinion, one of the hardest games made. Please don't say that, man. Can you guys just all say, like, Dark Souls 1's the most difficult? Because of... The difficulty, of course, is one of the main ones as well. In my opinion, one of the hardest games made, which relating to the first point makes it satisfying to beat an area / boss after being stuck on it for ages. Number 2, Skyrim. As much as it is a buggy mess that Skyrim is, open brackets, Yimfa showcases this greatly, close brackets, it is a huge open world game with massive amounts of replay value, so you cannot possibly get bored as you do the hundreds of side quests to be found throughout the map. Not to mention the 2 technically free DLCs that you can get for free with the special edition. And after all of that, one of the biggest modding communities behind the game means it's simply impossible to get bored playing. Well said, man, well said. Skyrim really was a legendary game. I can pretty much assume that if I had 10 people in my chat, 6 or 7 of them have played Skyrim. Oh, and last but not least, Pepe laugh, Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh God, this is going to be a hard read for me. Notably, one of the most detailed games made. No, I'll respect everyone's decision. Notably, one of the most detailed games made, and it's expertly made 40-hour story that I feel is the best story in a game ever made. That fully immerses you as the protagonist Arthur Morgan and the stuff he gets up to. And we haven't even got to the side content. There is masses of it, ranging from stranger missions to legendary animal hunts to gang hideouts to random encounters and much more. All this leads to hundreds of hours required to 100% and makes it, in my opinion, one of the greatest games ever made. I feel like I need to go wash my hands. Oh, he's still going. Nice. Oh, I need to play this game. Okay. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. In my opinion, the best AC game made, mainly due to the story side of the game. Not to mention the cool assassin-ish you get up to during your playthrough. And with the side content that isn't too bad, if not a little repetitive, I think it made for a very, very solid game. And last but not least, GTA 5. As much as people talk about the online, I feel the story is something not to be missed, with a very solid story side content, and a large map to explore as you play. As 3 different protagonists, each with widely different personalities, allowing for more engaging gameplay as you switch it up every now and again. Great list! Great list so far, guys. Great list. I'm going to assume that his favourite was RDR2. So yeah. Ooh! We have The finisher, as I like to call him, from Finland, Toll 8. Number 3, Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares 2, aka the I don't even know how this is possible, but aka the cutest horror game you'll ever play. Little Nightmares 2 is a 5-ish hour game, and it's packed. The game doesn't beat around the bush, nor does it consist of any filler. Like most bushes. Sorry, Toll. Sorry, he didn't write that. That was me. Although the game is theoretically referred to as a horror game, it is in truth not too scary, even for sissies like myself. Open brackets, italic, self 5, close brackets. Nice. It uses horror as an aspect to make the game very atmospheric and succeeds magnificently. He knows I love my long words because they make me sound smart. So I see what you're doing there, Toll. I see what you're doing. Bravo. Oh, it's still going. Little Nightmare 2 is in short a walking simulator, emphasis on the quotation marks. Puzzle game that's a 3D side-scroller. The game feels very smooth and makes huge upgrades to its predecessor. Highly recommend for people who love atmospheric games and for people who want to get into horror games, since it is by far the perfect stepping stone for scary games. Also, no need to play Little Nightmares 1 before jumping in. Amazing. 8 out of 10. Final Fantasy VII. Man, I need to play this game. You know, Senju. You know. Exactly, Frozen. Exactly. Cockshaw's a great word. Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I know. I'm late to the part. I love how Toll just sounds like he's just talking. It's hard to explain. It's hard to get conversations in text form, but he's done well. Yeah, I know I'm late to the party, but holy smokes, if it isn't a big-ass party. Oh, God. FF7 is an old game, 1997. Toll, are you calling me old? Because I'm older than 1997, Toll. I'm older than 1997. Yeah, even with today's standards, it's one of the best games I've ever played. The music is the strongest point, with its solid 11 out of 10 soundtrack that elevates the narrative story into the starry night sky with no stop in sight. So beautifully said. With multiple amazing characters and 30 hours of gameplay, I couldn't help but go in for a second playthrough within a week. Wait, a week? Why is a 1997 game better than most AAA titles nowadays? Oh, and did I forget to mention, you can play this game on a mobile device too, making Final Fantasy VII the best mobile game with absolutely no competition. You're evil if you play mobile games, just FYI. Even if it's Final Fantasy VII. Mobile games should be illegal. Because my thumbs are too big, and never mind. Okay, everyone should give this game a chance, no matter how bad the graphics. No matter how bad the graphics may look, and even if you despise turn-based combat, I'd give this game a solid 9 out of 10. Damn. And number 1... Oh, thank God, I thought it was Nier Automata. It's not, it's Nier Replicant. Okay. Yoko Taro, the mastermind behind Nier Replicant, has done it again. Well, actually, he did a while ago since the game has been out for a while, but not a remaster this year. If you've played Nier Automata, this game is a no-brainer. Nier Replicant has a very captivating story, nice word, that can get very philosophical, nice word. Also, I definitely didn't shed any tears during the game. ... What? ... The story in Nier Replicant feels very Polish. Finally, an IRL typo. Can we get some claps in the chat for me? It took me till this long to do an IRL typo. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's reading. And yes, I did just call a game Polish. For God's sakes, Toll. For some reason, that's your fault. And we're just going to move on. It feels very Polish. Oh, God. Where was I? It feels very polished. And even with just the intro, It takes your nutsack. It takes your sack, man, twists it into a ribbon, and makes you cry like the baby you are. Oh. I've never read something so beautiful in my life. I need to read that again because my mind didn't process it all. Near Replicant has a very captivating story that can get very philosophical. The story in Near Replicant feels very polished, and even with just the intro, it takes your nutsack, twists it into a ribbon, and makes you cry like the baby you are. The intro did a brilliant job at getting me hooked hard. Yeah, apparently you got more than hooked, good sir. And definitely go to a doctor. Characters and their development is really good, and my god, some of the character interactions are pure gold. Almost as gold as the Nier soundtrack. The OST slaps harder than I can slap a punching bag. Every OST feels like a masterpiece, and I wouldn't have it any other way. One of the biggest things I appreciate in games nowadays is how connected I feel to the world after playing the game. Only a handful of games have ever made me appreciate the world structure, making it feel like a second home where I can be at peace. Like Dark Souls 1 has. Or Near Replicant as of now. The game is anime-ish. Good or bad thing, you decide. But I'd recommend everyone to give a game a chance. Or even a second one. 9.2 out of 10. Let's get some claps in the chat for Toll. That was emotional, hilarious, kind of weird, but bloody brilliant, good sir. You and Cold Steel need to really get... You guys need to make this a job. Honestly. Next up, we have Super Ritual. For this year, he's kept it short and sweet. For this year, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Prey is number 2. Oh, let me start at 5. No Man's Sky is 5. Number 4 is Resident Evil 2 Remake. Number 3 is Darkest Dungeon. Number 2 is Prey. And number 1 is Final Fantasy VII Remake. GG's. Falcon Punch. Oh, God. Well, let me save the best till last, Falcon. Oh my God, number 5. Power Wash Simulator. I've seen this. I've seen streamers play this. It actually looks fun. Going for an oddball to wrap this up. I like to play while I'm studying. It makes for a good background activity and is so satisfying. Huh. Number 4, Baldur's Gate 3. It still hasn't fully released, but each update makes me more excited for the full release. The companions are all really good, although I kill one character every playthrough. Omario Evil. Number 3, Chivalry 2. A 64-player role-playing... 64 players. Role-playing as a knight storming/defending a big old castle. What more is there to ask for? One time I was in a game and someone on voice chat named Stoned Gandalf was role-playing so hard. He said, "Let's pillage the village, my brothers. Their men are weak and their women are ours for the taking." That actually would be hilarious. Some good times have been had while I'm enjoying a good smoke and some chill castle storming. Number 2, Hades. When I don't have the time to get immersed into some RDR2, I can play a few rounds of Hades and enjoy some excellent dialogue. The replayability is GOAT. Side note, the game has my favourite female voice actor I've come across, the voice of Meg. And number 1 is Red Dead Redemption 2. Sorry, one sec. Let me sound like I mean all this. My favourite game that I've played in 2021. While some people don't enjoy the looting system in RDR2. What do you mean, some people? What do you mean, you people? By some people, while some people don't enjoy the looting system in RDR2, I found going into third person inside of a building to help, and then going back to third person while riding around on my horse was such a nice thing to be able to do. And later, You don't really need to loot buildings that thoroughly anyway. I wonder who he's talking to. I spent an insane amount of time just hunting for 3-star furs. It's just such a unique experience. And whether you're wanting to run around and rob towns, or camp out with your horse and hunt, there is always something for someone when you get into the world of RDR2. Lately, I've been enjoying spending time in the cities, whereas when I started, I liked being alone and hunting for my pelts. With that said, I hated the experience on PS4, but moving over to PC. BC? Jeez. Moving over to PC, I found the controls a lot more intuitive, great word, and the denser cities to be less laggy. Plus no Lego pieces. Only OGs will get that one. Only OGs will get that one. GG's. Claps in the chat for Falcon. Great. 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 Glad you enjoyed RDR2. Yeah, it seems to have a lot of fans. I don't know what they're all doing in my chat. Okay. Magwin. Hey, you can't spell Magwin without winning it. This year was either a reading year or a replay games year to me. So there were not many games I played for the first time. Those that I did play for the first time aren't really worth the title of a Game of the Year. There are 2 that were good. Number 2, Phasmophobia. I had so much fun playing this game. It is a cooperative horror game where you go... What is it with you guys and... No. It's a cooperative horror game where you go to a haunted house and try to find evidence of a ghost's presence. Which isn't that difficult, as the ghost usually finds you and then tries to kill you. So I am the coward of the group and I won't be left in a room alone, even though the game specifically says some ghosts only appear when you're alone. Which is supposed to be a good thing. It is still early access, but honestly the wonkiness adds to the great experience. Oh, I can imagine. And number 1 is Yakuza 4. I was a bit put off by playing a different character at first, but I eventually fell in love with the characters. It has a great story, and I love how everything was connected. GG's, Magwin. GG's. Can't wait for you to play Yakuza Like a Dragon, mate. Good stuff, Puff. Number 5, Riders Republic. Yeah, interesting. Downhill biking and whatnot. It's just so damn fun. Number 4, Pavlov VR. This game is awesome. Basically allows you to play basically any of your favorite FPS games in the virtual world. For example, they have Call of Duty zombie maps where you can do the Easter eggs. And it's fantastic in VR. Huh. Number 3, Hell Let Loose. Super enjoyable, realistic World War II game where you can yell at everyone and it's just chaotic fun all the time. Number 2, Escape from Tarkov. I played this the most this year and haven't yet to be any good and still find it to be one of the most enjoyable games I have played. And number 1, Resident Evil Village. I was a huge fan of 7 and 4 and this just takes that to the next level. Amazing single player experience. Crazy that he didn't even mention, or she, a specific couple of personalities in that game. I haven't even played the game and I'm aware of them. Mr. Destiny himself, Frozen Destiny, has started off with Demon Souls. I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would. Visually stunning with fun boss fights. Makes me want to play more Souls games. I played a lot of other games but don't feel they can make a Game of the Year list, so I'm stopping at 3. Number 2, Horizon Zero Dawn. I really enjoyed the story and gameplay here. It has made me really look forward to Forbidden West. And number 1, the game he keeps telling me to play and one day I will. It's Hades. I am already a big fan of Supergiant games. They continue to take their games to another level every time, and this is no exception. I still get cravings to play this. Damn. Bro, you guys have some great game like awareness. I'm absolutely loving this. Is that it? Oh, we've got a big old conversation going on about Forbidden West. I'm going to move on. And we're at Shirokai. Who's Shirokai? Are you in chat? At number 5, Lemnis Gate, an odd strategic game, time-looping FPS shooter. Very unique. Number 4, Splitgate, a Halo reminiscent portal shooter that was pretty cool. I've watched some gameplay of Splitgate. Looks really interesting. Chat, would Hades be a better game to stream or let's play? I think that'd be a game that everyone wants me to stream, right? But wouldn't it be repetitive if I just kept dying and having to start the game again? Sorry, Shurikai. Number 3, Halo Infinite. It brought back lots of Halo memories. Not perfect by any stretch. Okay. Number 2, Hades. I like killing... God, what can I say? Nice. And number 1, Celeste. A cute little platformer game that is much more than just a platformer game. I've heard so many good things about Celeste as well. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Karato. I don't know if I'm too late for this, but my game of the year 2021 were number 5, Monster Hunter World Iceborne. I need to play Iceborne so bad. I need to play Iceborne so bad. I played Monster Hunter World and loved it. I need to play Iceborne. Number 4, Final Fantasy XIV. Number 3, For the King. Oh, I need to play that as well, but I need 2 friends to play it with. Number 2, Hades. Oh, God. I need to play this game, huh? And you know what's crazy, chat? You know what's crazy? I'm a huge Greek mythology fan. Huge. I even played as Theseus in a school play. Just a little bit of lore for you there. Make sure you don't tell anyone that, because they might not. That might be a spoiler for anyone who's watching the OmarioRpg anime. But I did play as Theseus against the Minotaur as a child. Of course, I was picked as the lead role. What did you expect? That's why I'm a streamer. I love attention. And number 1, Satisfactory. Satisfactory. Does anyone know what that is? Is that game where you're like in space? SNES has posted just that he's got 210 hours in Super Smash Bros. GG's. GG's. So yeah, Super Smash Bros. Is his game of the year. I've never played Super Smash Bros. Before. We have R. These were yesterday as well, so people just got them in time. R has only gone with 2 games. Sekiro as number 2. I love Sekiro, but I'll put DRG ahead for the fun I've had with it and replayability. What the hell's DRG? Oh, number 1. Deep Rock Galactic. I've only started around 5 to 7 games this year, so I'll just mention 2 really good ones. Deep Rock Galactic. Is that the Borderlands-y game? I believe this may be the last one. It's Psyche. I just call you Psy, so I'm just going to carry on doing that. Psy has gone with... Finally, someone said... Oh, wait, no, it's not yet, not yet. Yep, finally, someone's mentioned this. So this guy's clearly flexing that he has a PS5. All right, we get it. I'm joking. I just killed a bug, by the way. Just FYI, you literally just witnessed murder on TV. Number 5, Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. Not many people know about it, but it was incredible, especially coming from a small company. I really want to play that game. I'm going to keep going. If people are having a conversation in here, put it in the game section. That's what that's for. Number 4, go. Finally, someone said Ghost of Tsushima. Overall, best samurai thematic game as of yet. I need to play that game. Final Fantasy VII Remake at 3. Amazing characters, great narrative. Best one out of all Final Fantasy games, in my opinion. And this is the game that I'm so surprised people haven't mentioned, because I've seen gameplay of it and it looks amazing. But it makes sense because it's on PS5. Number 2, Ratchet & Clank: A Rift Apart. the most detailed world I've ever seen in a video game. Damn. Damn. Can we get a sunglasses emoji for anyone who's got a PS5 in the chat? And number 1, Demon Souls, open brackets, cause Souls game equals W, close brackets. GG's. GG's. Alright, you guys are just chilling, chatting. Nick. My games of the year. I haven't played many single players this year, but number 4 is Ghost of Tsushima. Number 3, God of War. Number 2 is BioShock. And my game of the year would probably be number 1, Bloodborne. Damn. Ensign's in chat. It's got to be Mortal Online 2. I've never heard of that. Time to keep adding so Mario never finishes. No, guys, no. You only get 5 games. No, no. I'm so sorry. Alright, I'll read it. God, why do I have a heart of gold? Alright, Cold Steel's just... Sai has said, time to keep adding onto the list so Mario never gets to the finish line. Mario Evil. Falcon Punch, my mod, has literally said, Cold Steel, I see you typing. Add more. Mario Evil. So they did. So since my last post, I've completed East 7, East 8, and I'm currently on the final chapter of East 9. Both are incredible games with great gameplay, stories, and music. I'll probably place East 8 above East 3 and below East Origins on my favourite list. Psyche, stop typing. I think I may have read more enjoyment from East Origins. Do you guys want me to do the Dark Souls tier list? Do you guys want me to? If you keep typing, GG's. I think I may have enjoyment from East Origins. I think the game is one of the best entries. Great story, good cast, great gameplay, great music, and NPCs and world. As for East 9, it's my new favourite. I think it's further polished and built upon 8's style. However, I think the cast is great and it's probably the biggest improvement from 8, as I felt there was a lot more characterization. I also thought the characters were also important to the plot. I also like that 9 ties a lot more into the series past lore as opposed to 8, which was more standout alone in comparison. Overall, oh my god. Overall, this has been accomplished by my objective of this entire East series. It's been phenomenal. Great word. And I would recommend looking into this series to anyone who likes good action, good music, and all nice overarching background lore. By the way, feel free to message me anytime, anybody, if you ever want to know more about Falcon games. Primarily Trails and now East. Oh god. I'm loving Trails of Cold Steel. I was just trolling Keck W. Good one, Psyche. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I literally feel like I'm living in a desert with how dry my voice is. But ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Omario's first ever YouTube Game of the Year show is finished. Oh. Oh. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, go on then. You know the TV show's ending and they're just there awkwardly? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. GG's. GG's. Thank you very much, Omario. This has been fun. And it has been super fun reading all of your amazing game intro things. And I am about as thirsty as a camel in the desert. Darling, I'm home. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for my chat. Alright, that's enough. That'll do. Oh my god, I'm thirsty. Everyone, drink some water. Posture check. Posture check. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we just played a game. Called Dark Souls 1. And now I'm depressed. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. No, we played a game called Dark Souls 1. And, oh wait! We're not finished! Do you guys not care about my games?